Hello there, Dominic.
Hello, Denise.
Long time no see. Few minutes. So, thank you for just giving me a few minutes of your time to talk to me about your new book.
No worries.
Tell me about it. First of all, what pushed you into writing it? Where'd you get the idea?
The idea came from, last year I did like an online dog training course. And
That was John Hodgson, wasn't it?
Pardon?
The John Hodgson
No,
one.
sorry, no. This I'm going back. I'll go back a little bit further than that. Then, yeah. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I started off a dog walking business about 5 years ago, and we were doing dog adventures. I used to pick the dogs up, and we would go out. And I wanted to do something different than just like taking the dogs around the block kind of thing. So I'll pick the dogs up and take them out. And after a few months, the business started to pick up, which was great. And I started to get this nice little group of dogs that I would take out. And I sort of really quickly realised that one day when I was standing in the middle of a field holding 5 leads and dogs were running around doing whatever they wanted, that I didn't really know very much about dogs. I was keen, I was enthusiastic, but I just didn't have, I'd been a dog owner and I'd read some books and things, but I just didn't know enough about play and stuff like that and how to engage with your dog. So I spoke to another dog walking friend of mine, and she suggested a couple of courses. And as it happened, John Hodgson was doing a course at the Darlington Dogs Trust, not far from where I live, like a 7-day intensive course. So I thought, like, this is it. This is my chance to get in there. And that was it, really. I just signed up. I went on that, and it was there that I learned what a relationship you can have with your dog, which I had been kind of certainly missing from the dogs that I was adventuring with, and was kind of missing from the dogs that I owned as well, really. I didn't, it really changed everything for me. On that course, I met David Davies as well, who did a scent work demonstration. Dave lives just down the road in Darlington too. And I sort of continued my kind of doggy education with him and learnt about scent work and lots of different things. And Dave used to come out on some of the walks and advise me on, things that I could do with the dogs to keep them engaged. And it just kind of, everything changed from that week, really. I went out the next week with a backpack full of toys and pockets full of treats, and that was it. And I just started messing about with the dogs and enjoying myself a lot more and having a lot more control and a lot more fun.
Well, I have started reading your book, but I ran out of chocolate, so I'm not finished it yet. But I have to say, the way it's written, it's almost a conversation. Like you're just sitting chatting. It's a very easy read. So was that your main aim? Is that your normal style of writing, or is this something that you kind of put a lot of thought in? You want to capture an audience, a particular audience, and that's the style you've chosen, or?
Yeah, it's a bit of both, really. It's very much my own style. I send daily emails to people who sign up to my daily emails and sign up to get a free chapter of my book and things like that. So I converse with people every day, and I tell little stories and give little hints and tips, and that's very conversational as well. It's not like a usual email that you would get. And they become quite popular, and so I wanted to replicate that within the book. And what I really wanted to do was just, like, I know my sort of place in the Swiss Army knife. I'm not your scientific, very kind of theory and stuff like that, and if you wanted somebody else, then that, you go and see somebody else for that, but if you're a pet dog owner who doesn't really enjoy walking his dog because, you love your dog, but you don't enjoy walking him because he's constantly running away from you or pulling to get to another dog, then I wanted to write something for that person, and to try and engage them and talk to them in their language, really, which is my language. This is the language that I speak now. It's very kind of, I just try to kind of write as I speak, with the help of a proofreader, obviously.
Very accessible, user-friendly and non-threatening. You're not going to scare anybody off with
No, exactly. And I think it's really, well, to me, it's important that there's loads of dog problems, isn't there, and there's loads of ways to fix them and stuff, but if I can just help pet dog owners to connect a little bit more with their dog, and just get that first, because I know from the story that I've just told you, I know how how much it changed my life and changed my relationship with my dogs and my business and everything, you know, when I just sort of learned, oh, actually, you know, I can be as interesting as that pheasant or as that other dog, or, you know, and it's quite empowering, isn't it, when you realize that, you know, you can be everything to your dog. You can be a dog superhero. That's where that came from, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like you can be everything to your dog. Pardon?
I was going to ask about that. It's a great title. Great title. So, if there was one thing you would want people to do or change or anything, what would it be?
I would.
What do you see people doing more with their dog other than hiring you to?
Yeah. I just think that you know, don't think that your relationship with your dog is just like you feed him, you walk him, you cuddle him on the couch. You know, it can be a lot more than that. For everybody, doesn't matter what kind of dog you've got, doesn't matter how much dog training experience you've got, you don't need to be a dog trainer to have a good relationship with your dog, you know. You just need to maybe you might need to be shown how to do it, maybe, you know, or you might need to, you need to believe, you know, but you need to have a bit more confidence in yourself and just get on the floor and, like what we talked about before, just get on the floor and just ask, you know, find out what your dog likes, you know what I mean? Think about what your dog likes. What kind of treats does he like? What kind of things does he like in your house? Does he like picking up your slippers? Is he always chasing the mop when you're mopping the floor? Or when you go to dry the dishes, does he tug the tea towel out your hand? Do you know what I mean? These are the things that your dog's saying, I find this interesting, you know? So it's not like you need to go and buy a clicker or a collar or anything to, you know, just use something that your dog already likes. Get on the floor, make it move, and you'll very soon have him wagging his tail. And then once you've got that, you can well, you don't need to do anything else if you don't want to, but you know, that would be a really good start, wouldn't it? If you want to train your dog, you know what your dog's going to like doing. So yeah, that would be my message, as rambly as it was.
Brilliant. So, parting message for everybody. Buy your book?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. No, I would. I mean, you know, it's got like 69, awkward number, 69 reviews on Amazon now. If you don't believe, you know, me and you saying that it's, you know, it is a different kind of dog training book. It's not for everybody. It won't. Maybe a lot of dog trainers won't like it. Do you know what I mean? But if you're a pet dog owner and you really don't know where to start with your dog training, I think my book will help you start. You know, and
I have to say now, if regarding dog training books, when I start reading this, the first thing that struck me was that is so user friendly for owners. That this book, it's fun to read. It's funny. It has little stories in it, and everything's achievable. Yeah, that's the main thing. So I think definitely good book.
Well, thanks very much. I've got a little. Actually, I'm doing until this. I'll tell you this anyway, but for the next week, say until the 22nd, I'm actually giving away. I've got a How to Be Your Dog's Superhero mini course that's available to buy. And I've got it on DVD, and that's normally cost you like 40 quid to buy that, £40. But for the next week, I'm going to give that away with the book as well. So if you buy the book, you get the DVD with the course on, and
yes!
Denise, I wish you could reach through and grab this. I would give you it now, and you'll get a little chocolate bar as well. So you could go to mydogsuperhero.com / no, that's it. Just go there. Yeah, that's it. Just go there and you can order the copy. And if you order it in the next week before the 22nd, I'll send you the DVD as a free bonus and obviously a chocolate bar.
Excellent. I'll put that up on the group because we have a competition running at the moment.
Yeah.
So, and it's for the chocolate bar, and unfortunately the book came with it. But
it's a package deal.
It is. So that's brilliant. Listen, thanks a million for your time. And yeah, we'll get this up on air soon. We'll do it now. Brilliant. Hey, thanks for your time, Denise. I really appreciate it. Take care. Thank you.